Postdoc transformation, postdoc transformation, postdoc transformation.
Invest in your postdoc transformation. Welcome to the weekly show for scientists leaping into business. In every episode, we are happy to recommend employers of choice for you. For your career transition, we offer customized career transition e-courses and memberships also at graduate schools all over the world. Maybe yours too. And if your university isn't yet our customer, enroll in your free email course for career transition made simple, as linked in the show notes. I'm your host, Professor Dr. Soei-Winkels, and let's build your postdoc transformation with this episode. 10 reasons for leaping into business after the PhD. Every incoming PhD should listen to this episode to reflect early on the career path. Why? Well, because academia, specifically grad schools, overproduce PhD holders, and the majority of them need to transition as there aren't enough tenured positions in higher education. It's like a fairy tale to think that you will become a professor for sure. And on the other hand, to be fair, those who stayed in academia and became a professor, of those, you cannot expect, to share or to know what we cover in this episode, as this could make them feel uncomfortable, right? So, because they chose not to leap into business. So you are in here for a treat. Okay, so only those who are happily and successfully on the other side can share this content with you. And that's why, cue the confetti, we will feature informational interviews with thriving career transitions in season 2 of our weekly postdoc transformation show. Woohoo! So, and if you are new to the show, welcome, and please also listen to the first episode, How to Check Your Readiness to Leap Out of Science, with relation to the vision of life in question 8. And that really sets the frame, or, the red thread or train of thought for everything that will come in this episode. Okay, without further ado, what are 10 good reasons for a career transition into business after a PhD or a postdoc? And I want you to reflect on each one of them and weigh them against each other so that you can move forward to your vision of life. Reason number 1, opportunity for innovation and creativity. Well, leaping into business after a PhD or a postdoc can provide an exciting opportunity for innovation and creativity. The fast-paced and dynamic nature of the business world, it creates a stimulating environment for those who want to innovate and create. Because, in other words, they won't survive on the market. They have to innovate constantly. Especially now after the corona crisis, the war, the energy crisis, like I say, the human energy crisis, and the rise of artificial intelligence, there are endless possibilities and demands for innovation and creativity. And if that topic is new to you, please also listen to episode 4 on the future of work for new PhD holders in business. In the business world, there is always a demand for interdisciplinary, innovative, and monetizable ideas to stay ahead of the competition. And as a result, businesses are constantly looking for creative solutions to problems. And this opens up the opportunity for individuals with a background in research to bring in their analytical and problem-solving expertise to the table. Additionally, the business world offers a broader scope of projects and challenges which can stimulate creativity and innovation. Unlike the academic world, which may focus on a narrow and specific research topic, and I know about that, the ivory tower, the business world offers more opportunities to explore a variety of topics and industries. And for me, the most exciting thing is entrepreneurship, which is also an option for those who want to innovate and create and have business acumen. This being said, I am an entrepreneur, a business owner, and I think that my years in business were necessary to be able to have the business acumen I need to also stand on my own as an entrepreneur or business owner. But essentially, starting a business allows individuals to use their knowledge and expertise to solve problems and create new products or services that make more sales than costs. And for me, entrepreneurship provides an opportunity for me to have control over my work and to pursue passions and interests without having a toxic boss. I had my share of toxic bosses, so I'm good. I had enough. But the thing is, for having a thriving business, you need to be profit-oriented as well, and to keep providing these services unless you are supported by other resources. And by the way, if you have questions regarding entrepreneurship, please let us know via our SpeakPipe or social media comments and direct messages so that we can address them in our planned episode on entrepreneurship towards the end of season 1. I'm very much looking forward to that. I'm thinking even of inviting a guest who is like a business angel, so to speak, for a new startup. So it's like, let's see whether that is interesting for you. But overall, the business world offers a dynamic and stimulating environment for those who can and want to be visionaries and trailblazers. Hey, do you need a well-paid job in business aligned with your vision of life as soon as possible? You don't have access to a supportive career guide at your graduate school? Then this is for you. I know that leaping out of science can be lengthy, full of misconceptions, and scary without experienced guidance. And maybe you already know how it feels to get rejections on non-academic job applications. So, wouldn't it be comforting to have me by your side so that you can land your future-proof job? Imagine the feeling of getting job interview invites after you submitted a winning CV, cover letter, and sustainably rock your LinkedIn. Do you want to become confident through my interview and contract negotiation rehearsal? With me, you can confidently fine-tune suitable roles, working conditions, benefits, and compensations. This postdoc transformer bundle is the first time that I ever offer it, and it grants you 24/7 access to the 2 e-courses, Career Transition into Business and Digital Personal Branding, that are usually exclusively offered at graduate schools. Now you can share all your job application material and questions, as many as you like, and I will answer via exclusive video lessons sent to you via email within 24 hours. So subscribe until you start your job and you don't need me as your career transition guide anymore. How would you feel to be able to worry-free pay all your running bills and reduce your student debts as you earn 60 to 125K annual salaries? Remember, every month without a well-paid job worsens your financial situation, so it takes longer to become financially stable. Also, receiving too many rejections for your job applications after your PhD will reduce your chances to get a job aligned with your vision of life. So, subscribe to your monthly postdoc transformation bundle for your guided career transition into business now. Reason number 2, potential for financial rewards. One of the most attractive reasons to consider a career in business after a PhD or postdoc is the potential for financial rewards. And I get this. I mean, obviously, a stipend, a scholarship isn't enough. Even if you had a job, within academia, it's probably less paid. And while academia may offer some, questionable job security for a few often already privileged and overrepresented people, I shall say, it's not a secret that academic salaries are generally lower compared to those in the private sector. So, In contrast, the business world offers more opportunities for higher salary and better financial stability at all levels. And many, not all of them, successful entrepreneurs and business leaders have achieved significant wealth and success by starting their own companies, investing in the stock market, or climbing the corporate ladder. In addition, businesses are often more likely to offer bonuses, profit sharing, and other financial incentives to employees who help the company achieve its goals. That means it's performance based. And I shall say this is also questionable. Then the nitty-gritty parts come in, like, how can you contribute, or how can you assess the contribution on an individual level, on a group level, etc. But essentially, it's more money involved. More importantly, the earning potential for business professionals tends to increase with experience and professional development. In some companies, even, you don't have to do anything else but your job to get more money because you are in year 1, 2, 3, and 4th, and subsequently. And this means essentially that if you are willing to put in the work, the time and effort to advance in your career, you will see significant increases in your income over time. Of course, that financial rewards shouldn't be the sole motivator for pursuing a career in business. And while money is certainly a factor to consider, it's also important to find work that is meaningful, fulfilling, and aligns with your personal values and goals. And if you want to dig deeper, please listen to episode 1, How to Check Your Readiness to Leap Out of Science. But you have to be able to provide for yourself and your future family. And that's why money is important. And there's absolutely no shame to be asking for more money in your life based on what you have already, built up in your PhD and your postdoc. Reason number 3, opportunity for professional growth and development. And one of the most significant advantages of pursuing a career in business after a PhD or postdoc is the potential for professional growth and development. And, academic careers typically have a defined trajectory. That's the right word? Trajectory, with limited room for upward mobility. I can say that. Once you become a professor, a few may become a dean and a chancellor. And for me personally, this is totally unattractive because I don't want to assume responsibilities in higher education management. In contrast, business careers offer a wide range of opportunities on a hierarchy level that is replicated across industries to advance and take on new challenges. If I want to be a manager, why should I be that in higher education? Because there are so many avenues and colors in business for being a manager. And in the business world, there are also many different paths to success. You might start as an entry-level analyst or project manager. I was an entry-level IT analyst, by the way. And over time, you work your way up to executive positions. And if you want to look into my career path, I created this one episode that is the second one on how I capitalized on my PhD as a mom, professor, and business owner. And you can listen to that maybe after this episode. Alternatively, if you are loving this expert track thing, that you are always gaining more expertise and on a narrow path, you might choose to pursue specialized training or education to become an expert in a particular field, such as just finance or marketing or operations. And whatever path you choose, whether the generalist path or the expert track, the opportunities for growth and development are vast. And even, I'm not sure whether I should say this, but I do say this, even parking on a level for a certain time can be stable and financially attractive. And thinking about this human energy crisis, I think parking on a level after a PhD, after a rough PhD time, is maybe also attractive. Business careers also offer opportunities and demand development regarding leadership, communication, decision making, strategic thinking, and stuff like that. So they really demand this. You cannot afford to have it, to not have it. And these skills are essential for success in any career. So you can learn that and take that to another place, to another business, to another job, etc. And the business world provides ample opportunities to hone them with your suppliers, with your clients, with your colleagues, with your leaders, and stuff like that. And the good companies, also offer training programs, workshops, and other resources to help them, the employees, develop new skills and stay up to date with the latest industry trends. So check where where you will work. Check the employers. And now it's time to thank Company ABC, who sponsors this episode of the Postdoc Transformation Show. I would now be reading the company's answers to one of 6 bold questions so that you can choose to apply. For example, number 1, describe your most valuable experts versus leaders in your company. Have they typically earned a doctor title? Or number 2, for which of your company roles or units do you encourage somebody with a doctor title to apply? Number 3, how would you describe your organizational culture in which your most valuable experts and leaders thrive in? To nominate an employer of choice so that we can ask our informative, bold questions, click on the link in the show notes. And now, back to the Postdoc Transformation episode. Reason number 4, transferable skills. And I think I can keep this short, but essentially, it should be monetizable as well. So earning a PhD or postdoc requires an immense amount of dedication, perseverance, and skill. And these qualities, if you are able to apply them in a monetizable, business critical manner, these are highly valued in the business world, and they can lead to a successful career in various industries. Please do not forget about the business acumen, which I also already mentioned in this episode, because without it, all your transferable skills aren't monetizable. And if you want to learn more about transferable skills, especially in the context of future of work, please listen to episode number 4, the future of work for new PhD holders in business. Reason number 5, broaden your network. And one of the advantages of working in business after completing a PhD or postdoc is the opportunity to really diversify your network and hence get broader inspiration from all walks of life. In academia, typically you may be limited to networking within your field of study, whereas in the business world, you can interact with professionals, young and old, more gender diverse from various industries and backgrounds. And this diversity can open up new perspectives and opportunities. Through networking, you can build relationships that are sustainable because you share experience and knowledge that can be both beneficial for you and for the other regarding career growth and development. And, this is where informational interviews are born, so to speak, because they progress naturally from small talk to asking the right questions, the right people, so that you gain relevant information for your decision making regarding your job search. Please also listen to episode 3, 10 steps to transition your career into business, to learn more about networking in business. Reason number 6, opportunity to make an impact. Working in business provides an opportunity to make a significant impact on society. I think that even more than research. Depends on the research, of course, and depends on the business. But usually, businesses have the power to drive change through their products, services, and operations. And businesses, on the other hand, also have the responsibility to operate ethically and sustainably. And not all of them adhere to that. Many companies today are taking steps to reduce their environmental footprint and promote social responsibility. So if these are the values that you want to share at your workplace, look out for these employers. And working in such business provides an opportunity to be part of this positive change. Furthermore, More, the products and services developed by businesses can have a significant impact on people's lives, much more than the, fundamental research that never leaves the journals and the early testing phase, but never, like a medical research, pharmaceutical research, people are maybe dying that need these results that you are doing research on, but your lab will never take it to the market, right? So that is like most of my clients who are working in that area, this is a dilemma that they feel. So, for example, developing medical technologies, innovation in technology in healthcare can improve people's life and quality of life while creating innovative and sustainable products that can help the environment for future generations. And that is something, if you can get into one of these companies, this is your value, this is your expertise and everything, then you will be probably happy. And once you have determined your readiness to leap and you think, yes, this is the way forward, I want to transition into business or industries, then you can, if you like, enroll in your free email course with 10 actionable, bingeable email lessons until you start your job in business. You'll get 10 emails that detail, number 1, how to leap out of science, number 2, how to build your sustainable LinkedIn profile, number 3, how to read social media and network, number 4, how to research your favorite jobs and employers, number 5, how to do information interviews to get insights, number 6, how to create your customized applications, number 7, how to prepare your thesis from a business point of view, number 8, how to apply to your favorite employers. Number 9, how to choose the right job offer. And number 10, how to prepare for your new job. Woohoo! Reason number 7, flexibility and work-life balance. And that to me, rings many different bells, depending on the stage of life I am, or the season of life, so to speak. So one of the most attractive aspects of working in business is the flexibility and work-life balance it can provide. While academia often demands long hours and rigid schedules, many businesses offer more flexible work arrangements to their employees. It depends on the industry and job, and also hierarchical level, I shall say. But this can include the ability to work remotely, flexible hours, and this is true across all experiences that I made, generous vacation time. And having this kind of flexibility can be especially important for someone who values a healthy work-life balance, hopefully you, right? So it can allow for more time to pursue personal interests and hobbies, spend time with family and friends. That is personally my own biggest reason, and simply have a break from work-related stress. Additionally, many businesses understand the importance of employees actively promote work-life balance. And this can be seen through initiatives like on-site gyms, wellness programs, mental health resources, a healthy cafeteria and stuff like that. When I was working at Accenture, that was simply the best food I ever had. Healthy food, a huge variety of options. And again, not all businesses prioritize work. Look out for the right employer. And by the way, you can nominate a favorite employer of choice that you want to apply to, and I can ask them questions, and then maybe this will be informative for your job search. Reason number 8, pursue your passion. One of the reasons to consider leaping into business after completing a PhD or postdoc is the opportunity to pursue a passion. Outside of research, obviously. Most of us are passionate about research, but pursuing a passion outside of research is essential also for your life satisfaction, job satisfaction. Okay, so while academia provides the opportunity to delve deep into a particular research subject, it may not be the only thing that you want to explore, but you don't have time and you don't have the money to do this. But A career in business, on the other hand, provides a diverse range of opportunities to follow one's passions or interests. So for me, I like to travel, and being a consultant allowed me to travel the world while I was working. And okay, it's maybe, definitely you cannot explore like a tourist when you are working daily, but you can also have an extended weekend or also your holiday just at the end of a work gig or a consultancy. So you have more options to create the work life according to your own values. And some of the companies that are prone on or eager to have research and development, they offer their own employees 20% of that time to be without any restrictions, so that they can think of things that maybe down the road are monetizable, but they don't have to. And that frees up the mental capacity to be innovative and creative. Moreover, working in business provides the opportunity to pursue a variety of other interests that may not be related to one's academic discipline. So I can attest to that. For me, I had a passion for science, and but discovering IT helped me to have a new passion for IT, and then digital things like digital marketing and stuff like that. So you probably see me as someone who is strong in social media and stuff like that, but this is only something that I have honed in my business because it's absolutely vital for me to reach out to new customers, right? So if I had stayed in academia only, well, my clients, so to speak, the students, would come to me regardless. And I always tell my own colleagues, you have to be great lecturers because otherwise we won't have students. Without my students, I'm not a professor, but they don't really care. They say, like, I'm not the one who's doing the sales and client attraction, student attraction, something like that. That's a different department, and they usually have no ties to that. Well, I'm a business person, so I see, well, it's our job. We are the front line as a university representative, so to speak. So for me personally, I'm more than a professor teaching a specific curriculum. I want to have more impact than with my research. And my passion is people developing, and with my own business, Postdoc Transformation, I make money by helping you or others in your career transition. Most of my services for you are free, but you can also buy my own e-courses on a monthly subscription base. And the biggest revenue streams I have comprise of graduate schools booking my services and sponsorships by employers that hire PhD holders, third-party podcast apps, and also ads, so to speak, and affiliate sales. So if you found value in my free content so far, please like and subscribe and share our weekly show with your besties. Your social engagement online in social media paves our way forward and encourages me to keep creating content for you. Hey, have you found this episode so far helpful for yourself? Well, maybe you can subscribe and also share this episode with your PhD bestie, because that would encourage us to help the underprivileged, underrepresented, and underserved early career scientists leaping into business. And now, back to the show. Reason number 9, global opportunities. And I teased that already a couple of minutes ago. So working in business can offer global opportunities that are not always available in academia. Many businesses have an international presence, which means that employees may have the chance to work in different parts of the world. And it's not guaranteed. You have to work for that. You have to ask for that. But essentially, working in a corporate entity makes it much more easier to change within regions, countries, and also languages. So this can be a valuable experience both personally and professionally. So for me, working from Germany, I had business counterparts in Australia, UK, USA, Finland, and Austria. And that provided for me opportunities to grow personally and also, become more cultural aware. And I was able to expand my professional network and gain new perspectives on global issues. And that itself, international experience, is highly valued in many industries and can enhance an individual's career prospect. Why? Because it demonstrates adaptability, cultural awareness, and an ability to work in diverse teams. And it's essential for corporates who are working in a global context. Reason number 10, diversify your skill set. And this is also not a surprise, I hope. But working in businesses provides individuals with opportunities to diversify their skill set and gain knowledge in new areas. Because usually the teams are interdisciplinary, and you are working alongside a supply chain, and you probably don't know who the clients are, the suppliers are, and they're all different. And that's why it will be diversifying for your experience and your skill set. So you can also work within the same country, within the same team, across finance, marketing, operations, and management. And I can tell you that these people, even though they are speaking English or German or whatever, they speak a different work language, right? They have a different mindset. So people in IT work differently than people in operations or in marketing or in sales or in management. And one of my earliest jobs was like being an IT consultant, IT analyst, business IT analyst, something like that. And I always said that this is like I'm the human interface between all the other units. They are not able to talk with each other, but I can ask the right questions and I can explain the right things so that all the units can work together towards one goal. I was the human interface. And furthermore, by diversifying my own skill set from research into IT and then business and then entrepreneurship, I became a more versatile and adaptable professional with the ability to take on a variety of roles and responsibilities. And let me say this as a mother. This is especially crucial if you are or will be the breadwinner of your future family. I'd say it's your best insurance against being laid off or staying jobless for a long period. Raising children, regardless of the country, raising children costs a lot of money, from daycare to school fees, from daily provisions to holiday and building a house. So prepare yourself against economic headwinds. And along these lines, diversifying one's skill set can also open up new career avenues in the future. And having a diverse skill set is like you become a more attractive candidate. They can have more for the same salary probably. And that makes you much more, it's like survival of the fittest, right? You want to be the fittest. So let's recap. 10 reasons for considering a career in business after a PhD. Reason number 1, opportunity for innovation and creativity. Number 2, potential for financial rewards. Number 3, opportunity for professional growth and development. Number 4, transferable skills. Number 5, broaden your network. Number 6, opportunity to make an impact. Number 7, flexibility and work-life balance. Number 8, pursue your passion. Number 9, global opportunities. Number 10, diversify your skill set. And if these 10 reasons convinced you to leap into business, please check out our free career transition services and previous episodes along that topic. But if you need more support, check out our paid e-courses that we also offer at grad schools. And I want you to consider, earning a 50% commission for recommending our services and getting that sale at your graduate school. Thank you for listening, and remember, you will manage your postdoc transformation if you invest in your postdoctorate or your doctorate according to your vision of life. Do you want the transcript of our episode and our episode sponsors' answers to all 6 bold questions so that you can choose to apply? Do you want to nominate your employer of choice so that we can ask them our bold questions? For all of that, check out our clickable links in our show notes. And on our website, www.postdoctransformation.com, you can also check your readiness to leap into business or enroll in our free email course, Career Transition Made Simple. Thanks for your attention. I'm Professor Dr. Eleanor Soei-Winkels, the host of your weekly postdoc transformation show.
Postdoc transformation. Postdoc transformation. Postdoc transformation.